Hey, what's going on, guys? So on this video I'm going to be talking about Project Motor Racing and if you should buy it or wait until it gets better. The game is drivable, some cars are not. There's a lot of issues with the game, such as frame rate and clarity in terms of your dashboard is very blurry. It looks like a PS3 game. There's a lot of negatives. There's some positives. I mean, some cars are drivable, and the ones that are drivable are fun, although they do have their own problems. Maybe you can iron them with a tune or whatever, but still, nevertheless, it should have been covered from day one, and not have issues like that where your qualifying times don't show up. So this guy did a 000 example. I got P1. This is the career mode. The settings on career mode, I don't know what kind of difficulty I'm racing against, but it's clearly not very high. They're pretty competitive, but not extremely competitive. And yeah, I mean, I would like this game to get better. I don't want to refund it because I feel like it's got good potential, but I also don't want to recommend it for the price point that it's at right currently. I mean, if we would have paid 40 euros for this game, fine, it would have been acceptable. And maybe later on roll out an expansion or some DLC where the guys that are making the game can make some money off of us, which there's nothing wrong with that because they do put in the work. But I mean, to roll out this game and not delay it, it's a bit silly to me because it's not ready. The game, it's a little bit annoying that, okay, we're gonna get a 2-second penalty right now. Oh no, we didn't. Okay, fine. It's a bit annoying that you go through the waiting period, and also you go through the hype of maybe having a good game, and you just don't get a good game. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's up to you if you want to buy it for this price point. It's totally a financial decision. It's not because it's a bad game or it's a good game. It's just that if you're happy to pay 80 to 100 euros, which is about the same in dollars, well, there you go. I would be pissed if they sell the game at half price in like a month or two. This is one of the reasons why I would consider to wait, because it might not, be bought up, and they're gonna have to lower the price because they know the game is not ready. So yeah, that's the only verdict I can really go off of, and and tell you if it's worth it or not. It's drivable. The cars are manageable. You can drive them sideways as well. The LMDH cars are undrivable. I already made a video on that. I also made a video on what's really wrong with the game, showing it off. So this was just a quick little recap on what is going through my mind. And with that being said, I'm just gonna focus on the race. And if you want to stay and watch the rest of the race, you're more than welcome to. There's one of the problems where you shift at the wrong time and the car just goes tits out, and the steering wheel gets extremely light and you don't know what to do. So you gotta keep it on a high gear basically to keep the car balanced. And it's not a differential issue because it doesn't happen throughout the high speed corner. So it just happens when you're decelerating from a high rate of speed. I love the rumble strips. The rumble strips are amazing. Let's go this way. Don't squeeze me. Don't squeeze me. I have no idea where the car is, so a nice radar would be really nice to have. I love the sound of the rumble strips. I gotta say, they got it right. There's a lot of things that are right, but there's also a lot of wrong. So I think there's more wrong than right. One thing that really upsets me is that you don't have official sponsors on the track, which is a bit shitty. But okay, whatever, we look past it. But the brake markers, for example, at Spa, when you go into the last chicane, there is a bridge missing that usually has a sponsor, a billboard.
You're currently the fastest on track.
And that's your braking reference. You know, here you got your brake markers, which I'm not sure if they're 100% accurately placed. I would have to really check that on with Assetto Corsa with the same car, and you know, doing laps and figuring it out. But anyway, in some corners you don't get any brake markers. So in the Variante Alta and the Ascari, you don't get any brake markers whatsoever. Here we're approaching it right now. So right here you get brake markers, which is fantastic. Right here. Why can't we just get a brake marker at the 50? There's other tracks that don't have it as well. This one is actually one of the more mapped out for brake markers, but it feels pretty good. I mean, like I said, there's few little glitches that I hope they iron out. I enjoy driving it. And I feel like you can do consistent racing. The AI are pretty dirty. I've already said that before. Don't want to really repeat myself too much because there's another video explaining everything a lot more in depth, but
Car in second isn't gaining on you. Keep your focus and lead the way.
sure. So here I have to keep it in third. Or else the rear would completely step out. Yeah, guys, that's about it. I mean, I'm not gonna make a very long video because, like I said, I don't want to repeat myself too much. But anyway, I'll see you on the next one, and I hope they sort things out. I'm not gonna refund the game. I only say that as a little bit of an aggression towards the developers of the game, because they cannot release games that are not finished. But I'm gonna keep it just, to help support the community and make sure that everyone gets a final version. If everyone starts getting a refund for the game, they're gonna have no budget and they're not gonna give a shit. So we do want to, that's pretty bad. We do wanna support them. With that being said, guys, please drop a like and help this video get out there. And maybe, it can even get in the hands of the developers and help us out. Perhaps take some input from the people that actually play the game like myself. A lot of YouTubers get a lot of backhanders and they get the free game and they're really muffled about the experience until release, and then they start changing their verdict. So they get the invites and they get, whatever perks. And also other game developers look at their reviews as well, and they don't want somebody that's very negative. I am very neutral and I am impartial to what the developers think. So yeah. Alright guys, take care.